Gary. Well, here we are, sunny day in Leeds. Here we go, I'll turn his run, guys, and we're off. Absolutely scorching day in Leeds today. Good afternoon, the Saxon. I'd be much appreciated, guys, once you come onto the stream here, just press that thumbs up for us, and if anyone like to share it, get it shared out. Good afternoon, Kate. Oi, oi, sniper. Sniper, brother, good afternoon. Jason, all right, Jace. Oh shit, turn that round again. Afternoon, Manda. Hey, Benes, how's it going? Is there anyone else live streaming at the minute, or is it just me? I think Yorkshire Rose is here apparently. Hey, Benes. Fantastic day we're going to have. It's absolutely roasting, man.
Get sorted, mate. Yeah, no worries. Get sorted. I'll give you a bell when we stop. I'll send you a message or whatever. Alright, mate.
Let me pull ace there. Oh, Nobby's in Dover, eh? Aye, sniper, nah, cockapoo. You must be mental getting one of them dogs, man. They're proper live wires, them things. They need more exercise than Loki. All right. Afternoon, D.
Weston's doing a documentary. The fucking killing fields in Canada. I'll tell you about it.
Hey, Tony, afternoon. Oh, that must be Simon, eh? I'm guessing.
Check it out.
Simon, I take it. Kev. Wearing.
Alright,
Hi, good. Hey, Vin, nice to see you, brother. We've got our Shaz with us today. Vin's on.
Oh, Vin! Oh, Vin!
You alright?
It's about the closest we... There is, man, there is. Always outnumbered by the popo. Not very steady when you zoom in, like, is it? But I'll just hang this here. It is, that's the groomers down there, yes. Who's that speaking?
I've not seen him before. But when you've heard one lefty, you've heard them all.
Hey, Paranormal, how's it going? Hey, Jake away dear, how's it going, brother? I mean, these have got no idea who they're fucking supporting, have they? Fucking crazy.
I found as well, even when you try to reason and have a civil conversation and like an argument with them, they just...
You can't.
no
You can't.
logic on it.
It's like, nah. They just get paid and get told what to say, and that's about it. But these are the ones that were fucking bringing all this shit into allowing it, agreeing with it. I mean, racism. It's got nothing to do with fucking racism. This are these how stupid these people are. Nothing to do with race at all. We know what the whole thing's about.
But he's going on a rant now about colonialism and they like to go the whole blame whites for everything and... Yeah, I've heard all this sort of stuff before.
Well, I mean, we know it's rife with fucking paedophilia in the BBC and people high up. Freemasons, the whole lot. We know it's rife. This is something totally different. I mean, the people that are coming in here illegally and getting housed, how can that be right?
Something like 1,000 a day, but that's like what's reported, but I'm sure it'll be far higher than that. And yeah, there's all around the country, even because I'm from Cumbria, but even in rural Cumbria, we've still got hotels in Cumbria that have got migrants in while we've got homeless on our own street. So
this is it, so it just goes to show they're not here for refugee status, they're here for something more sinister as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, and the fact that they've,
if we've got £7 million a day to pull out for these, why can't it be spent here on our own people first? People are living in poverty, they can't afford to feed their families, gas and electric on, but yet these are getting put up in hotels, they're getting the benefit money, they're getting clothes, money, for anything they want, it's there for them. NHS taxi service, if they need the doctors, the NHS will come to the hotels for you. It's meals on wheels, the whole thing.
And the fact that they've went through dozens of safe countries to get here, it's not about escaping any war zone or any country like that. It's all about...
It's all planned. This is all planned to do this.
And most of them coming in are fighting age men as well.
Yep, alright. Well, like I say, you've got half of them here on the streets to cause chaos like they've been doing, and the other half are UN soldiers. Simple as that.
Yeah, we've got, like in like London and a lot of other cities, we've got streets of African criminals, we've got the Muslim rape gangs,
it's out of control, and these coppers can't do shit all about it.
Well, they were part of the problem about covering up these rape gangs, so...
Oh, massively, they are. I mean, all these are paid by the... They're all fucking Nazis, man. You know, they're going about the Nazi party, it's still alive and kicking, and these are working for them.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Radio. It's Brexit Brian.
This is our country. We can do what we want.
Brexit Brian.
Hello, right? You good?
Nice one, brother. Nice to see you.
We ain't got a very big crowd this time, have we?
That's the thing, I know, but as long as we get the document, people to see.
They're going to try and do it for disorderly. You good?
Any excuse? Oh, aye, cool. Yeah, you?
I'm struggling a bit, to be honest with you. The weather, you know.
Aye.
I can't fucking breathe, basically.
Got plenty of water and stuff on you?
Yeah. Hello there, darling.
Thanks, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Too hot for me.
It's too hot for me as well.
I can't breathe in this weather. But where is it?
There's a lot of them still in bloody boat. They need to get out.
I mean, there's a few coming down from Newcastle.
I can't believe how far
I'm
they
just
put
waiting
the
for them.
gap last time. It was only that much.
It's a grueling journey.
It is, isn't it? Imagine how we'll feel when we come to London.
Yeah.
Right, oh, then turn round and fuck off if you want them off you. Just use fucking move. Absolute morons. Well, what was that for? Waving a flag away.
What you nicked him for? He ain't done nothing wrong. He's done fuck all wrong.
Waving a flag. Waving a flag. That's all he done. Wave that flag. And we never said a word.
Paul!
relatively honest. Find out.
Never said a word. Not one word he spoke there. All he done was wave that flag.
Look at that car.
Right, Paul.
It's not helping your cause, man.
What's that? We having a flag?
No, just carrying on. Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean carrying on? I don't know what we mean carrying on. He just waved a flag, he didn't even speak. The lad who was
I
took
don't know.
over there.
You were out on my side, so I don't know.
I was stood beside him.
Who's scrapping with us, you know what I mean?
Scrapping.
I'm trying to do it, man. You know what I mean? Trying to chat to you. I want. It's gonna. You know what I mean? Come out, won't you? It was still there when Andy's flag out. Yeah. I want that because I know I was still there. That's the most. We were there when you got lifted. No, I wasn't there.
I was stood and witnessed it. He never said a word. He never spoke a word, mate. He was.
You know that alcohol, you know what I mean? You make it up when you go alone.
Fucking mental or what, eh? Hey! Oh, nice.
Kev, Rob.
Rob, that's big Rob, eh? Hey, nice
How
to
are
meet
you,
you.
Kev?
Hi, Jordan. All right, great.
How's it? What's something kicked off?
Nah. That fella done absolutely fuck all to get took in that van there. Fella just been stood here waving his flag. Coppers just came, grabbed him in there.
They don't give a fuck, these
Drunk and
cunts.
disorderly.
These fucking Leeds and Bradford coppers are the worst. West Yorkshire police. The fucking tears here, they'll go out here, the cunts.
Fucking disgrace.
I don't care.
Oh. Well.
Antifa here?
Huh?
We have Antifa here?
What, in yellow?
That's why all the coppers are there.
Oh,
Trying surrounding it.
that was out Antifa fucking dressed in police uniforms.
Yeah. I know you guys this is. This is Ken.
Oh, right, I like the
Hi,
nice
nice
really
to
right.
see
Nice
you.
to meet you, man. Right, yeah. Finally. Oh,
Nice to go a bit cheered, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
so I'm standing here. Chicken up over there, shouting them lot. Shout if she's got a megaphone, I can still shout louder. Actually, get me megaphone out.
It always amazes me how we've got all the police presence when we are always the peaceful ones.
Yeah.
It's them who antagonise and cause shit, but they have the backs to them. It just goes to show who the fuck yous are working for.
I just want to kiss and wave at him for as well.
Don't wave it too aggressively, you might get done for drunk and disorderly. That's what that fella got done. What are these fuckers walking up here again, man? That's right.
Leeds and London and everything there.
Hey, English Patriot and Gary. How's Gary doing? Neil Phillips, nice one. Good afternoon, Neil. Hey Tracy, nice to see you, Tracy. Yo, Rob Random's in the house. I'm just staring at the phone there trying to read the comments. What am I doing, man? Saying that was Monday, yes?
I'm filming on TikTok.
Ah. See, that's a toss-up, innit? Which one?
YouTube or TikTok?
Yes, English Patriot, we've got to keep it real, keep the English Constitution Party flying there. Hey, car bar campers, car bar campers. I'm taking a leaf out of your book here. That's what I'm doing. I'm not camping in car parks like, but I'm camping.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it another 10 minutes and then we'll set off. We're just doing a final bit of organising before we start.
Crocodile, good afternoon.
God's good time. The new world with all its power and might steps forth to the rescue and the liberation.
Whoa there, Mizu.
I told the House 2 months ago that whereas in France our fighter aircraft were wont to inflict a loss of 2 or 3 to 1 upon the Germans, the gratitude of every home in our island, in our empire, and indeed throughout the world, except in the abodes of the guilty, goes out to the British airmen who, undaunted by odds, unwearied in their constant challenge and mortal danger, are turning the tide of the world war by their prowess and by their devotion. Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few. All our hearts go out to the fighter pilots, whose brilliant actions we see with our own eyes day after day. But we must never forget that all the time, night after night, month after month, our bomber squadrons travel far into Germany, find their targets in the darkness by the highest navigational skill, aim their attacks, often under the heaviest fire, often with serious loss, with deliberate careful discrimination, and shattering the whole of the technical and war-making structure of the Nazi power.
Love it. I've got that. You know Dave Sutherland?
Aye.
Hey, aye.
He's kicking the ball somewhere.
Yeah, he's over there. He's keep talking to him.
These fucking absolute looking nutsy clowns.
I
You
know.
what I mean? Dinner's paid, travel expenses are paid, £10 a fucking hour. Their
That's
day's
what it
done,
is.
innit?
It's a day out for them. A
It's a day
paid
out.
day out to talk shite.
Whereabouts from it?
County Durham.
I'm a league lad, mate.
Hey, good lad, good lad. Good to see you lads out, you know what I mean?
Thank you anyway.
Where?
I've been in Beckett and I've been in West Riding. Right, I've come from far from where I live in Leeds town, from a different area. So I'm glad I'm here, you know what I mean? The more the merrier.
We need
People on the
people
ground
to
to
wake
stand up against this fucking bullshit because it's fucking coming.
Yeah, did you what happened? On the way down, right? Stop and search 3 times. Yeah. See this here? What I see? Right, they give me shit. Lord. I'm like, I'm getting about that camera.
Well, the good thing about it is, I'm probably lost where I've parked, so they've got no chance of fucking finding me if I can't find where I'm parked. One of them again, what they'll do, I'll just park up and go.
I'm going to park and ride and I get a bus there, mate.
I'll be able to fucking, it gets dark tonight.
Not very good turnout though again, Kev, is it?
Nah,
Not good
nah,
enough, is
well,
it?
no, I
Not
mean,
good enough.
these wouldn't be turning out either if they didn't get paid to turn out.
Exactly.
There wouldn't be any of these here
Right,
if
that
they
would
didn't
be,
get paid.
Exactly, Kev. That's why they're
There's a
pushing it.
coach put on you, there's your pay for the day, get yourself out and just talk shite. Nazis,
Just
fucking
chant
Nazi
this,
and
chant that,
racist.
have the megaphone people out.
We're not Nazis, it's them who are working for the fucking Nazis, you know, they're that thick.
They're the ones who are working against us.
Uh-huh.
And we shouldn't have to fight these.
I know they-
We've got a bigger fight on rather having this distraction.
Money talks and bullshit walks, look at that. Even these dressed as fucking police. These are fucking all part of the regime as well. They don't give a fuck about this country
They're
and the
breaking
people
every
who live
single
in
law
it.
their own oath.
Traitors, a lot of them.
Every oath,
Fucking
fucking-
every one of
I
them.
went through it.
Traitor to this country. Fucking moron. Nazis. It fucking boils your piss.
You don't even know they're doing it, Ash.
Thick as shit. Oh, he's got to try and get his... Look at that, you step on the fence and that's it, the straight hour. Animals, pack of fucking animals they are.
Alright, darling. What's there, innit?
See what I need to do?
Where's that? Why have I got timer on? Get off.
What I need to do is see Daddy Dragon and tell him when I come to these events I should be the official photographer,
Yeah.
journalist for the English Constitution Party.
Yeah.
I'm a reporter
Ready?
here.
Got us. Why is that?
Fight in France. We shall fight on the Indian Ocean. We shall fight
I mean,
in continents and
I think it's great the Churchill.
Yeah.
You know, we'll fight them on the beaches. Look what's happening on our beaches. These are fucking encouraging them to come in on our beaches. There's no fighting there at all. They're coming in, have a party. You're welcome to come into our country. Why not? Because they don't give a shit about this country, that's why. Hey, man, there.
Nice to see you.
Oh, how you doing?
Please.
I know, usual shit, isn't it?
I can't get on YouTube in portrait. What's gone on with YouTube since I've had a little break?
No idea.
Oh,
Oh, poor Lord, all right there. Nice to see you. See, Amanda, when I'm doing mine, saying about a portrait on this, I've got to set mine up that way and then turn it for some stupid reason I don't know.
I'll catch you later, babe.
Our fighter aircraft were wrecked. A loss of 2 or 3 to 1 upon the Germans. The gratitude of every home in our island, in our empire, and indeed throughout the world, except in the abodes of the guilty, goes out to the British airmen who, undaunted by odds, unwearied in their constant search and mortal danger, are turning the tide of the world war by their power.
Each and every one of these dressed as fucking police, all part of the problem of this country. They don't give a shit.
Right, ladies and gents.
Don't give a shit about us or your children, our children, you know what I mean? All assisting what's going on. You know, it's Big John! Hello, Big John!
How are you?
Oh, nice to see you, man.
Listen, we need to swap numbers and I'll get you in contact with Bank.
There's the guy, John Lawrence, absolutely belter of a bloke.
Yeah, Pat won and chat with him and stuff like that. Yeah, one of our party recruitment leaders. All that social media's on it. My phone number's on there as well.
It's
Kev Waring.
It is,
yeah,
it is.
Hello, mate.
All right, I see you.
We've got Kev Waring from YouTube. You all probably know Kevin. No dogs today.
Nah, it'd be a bit much. I'm frightened in case they shoot it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, there's a dog, let's shoot it. No, I'm not bringing him here.
Kev's on live on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm live on YouTube, yeah. Oh, I think this might be, I'm hoping this is a few of our lads from up over here. Oh, nah, it's Chris. Nah. Nah.
If you're not subscribed to Kev Waring, channel out.
It's one of them, you start talking and then you just meet people and you forget what you were saying.
Kevy, it's one of them. I'll have a chat
Certainly
with you in a
will,
bit,
certainly will.
I'm speaking, mate. So.
Excellent.
Still stay at this side though. We're not following.
Oh, look. Let's get up here with Dave.
David, take it. Come on, take it. What's the line? What's the line? Wait, I want to wait for take it. Listen, we've had a street. Take it.
Oh, streets! Oh, wait, Dave.
Let's go. That's the slow inside.
That's the turnout. More and more coming on now. Yeah, I think so, Neil, yes. It's like I've always said, each and every one of these in the uniform, they should be right behind us, supporting us every step of the way. Our country, your country.
Fucking dodgeball. Too hot for dog today then, innit?
It's not only that, John, they might shoot the bugger.
Yeah, honestly, oh my God.
Frightening, innit?
Yeah.
I mean, look at them with the taser.
But did you see the other day, did you see the one where in the park where the woman were getting attacked by them dogs? No, 3 dogs this guy had, they're attacking the woman. And he's kicking the dogs, and I'm thinking, if he had proper control of them dogs, he won't have to kick them, would he? He won't have to kick them.
They'll come off straight, you know, if you recall your dog, it will come, if you've trained it
properly.
But that's the problem, isn't it? You're right.
Alec.
We're just trying to...
Bulldog and his Tourette's again.
Properly, Malone, can we put the stop on now? Woodhouse Lane, Meadows Street Junction. Stop all traffic coming through that junction now, please.
Here now, I've just had a wisdom tooth out here on Thursday, and I've still managed to get my arse down here. Had to cut my road trip short from Scotland, you know what I mean? Took us 8 hours to get back from Scotland with a toothache. got me tooth out, and I'm here today. Come on, lads.
Michelle Smith, convicted rock throwing rioter from United Union staff, all went down calling Leeds assholes,
Yeah, what we need is people to stop watching the media and listen to the bullshit lies that they're spreading and wake up and see what's going on in our country. You know, it's alright for them to call us all kinds of names under the sun, but we stay out and we get arrested.
Yeah, exactly.
You know. Right, that's it to everyone watching. I mean, watching this live. What do you think would be better off spending this £7 million a day on? I'm sure I can think of better things to spend it on than what it's getting spent on at the minute. I mean, 7 million a day. Rising. I mean, that's absolutely crazy, isn't it? No ex-veterans on the street, just discarded. Right, we can house all these dinghy divers, illegals. It's as simple as that. They are illegal. They shouldn't be here. They should be arrested. Not put up in 4-star accommodation. No expense spared for these while we've got people living on the streets. Well done, government. You now put a fucking bunch of traitors. But if they cared about our people, they'd be doing something about it. could stop this immediately. But we know it's the bigger plan. So they've got no intentions of stopping it. People don't realise what danger the future of this country and our children, the generations to come, are in danger.
Slow it down!
Oh, if you bugger, that was a bit close there, nearly walked into a what? No. Walking into one of them buggers. Yeah, so why the majority, everyone will know we've got Yorkshire Rose today. So just go and check out the ones that haven't. Check out Yorkshire Rose's channel and you'll go and see all the hotels, the beautiful hotels that our new residents are stopping in. I mean, some of these, you know, we couldn't even afford to spend the night, a weekend in some of these hotels, man. Nah, we couldn't do it. We couldn't afford to do it. Well, we know what needs to be done about Parliament, don't we? Every single one of them need to be out and severely dealt with for what they're doing to our country.
Everything in your life is getting more expensive. Everything in immigrants' life is costing them nothing. You are paying, they are staying.
That's all we can do, Neil. That's all we can do. Keep on doing what we do. They're slowly coming round, you know. I mean, how many years have we been doing this? But they are, surely they've got to be learning. Slowly, slowly, it's all we can do. I mean, I don't know how slow they want to take it before it's just too late to do anything about it.
Well, we all know that Nancy behind that ball.
All right.
You've not got this on video. Our kid's gone into their crowd. Light blue shirt, glasses, big lad, is about 6'4". He said, can make sure some of the videos hit when I get battered. He'll wind them up. They'll come in front back and wind them up.
Well, I needn't say anything. It just speaks for itself, doesn't it? I'm not doing that. I'm journalism.
Move up there because we're keeping two sides.
I'm for party. I'm independent. I'm independent, mate. I've got no to do.
What we're telling you now is because of what we're trying to do is keep things quiet. We're going to have to move up there just to
keep things quiet. I can stand here, mate. I can stand here. Fucking pushing us out the way, you dick. We don't care what colour you are. It's got nothing to do with colour, you morons. How much are you getting paid to turn out today? What's next? What's next? What nursery rhyme can we sing next?
Mate, I'll leave you to report.
Well, it reminds me of Four Lions, that fella. I keep an eye on him. He's got a rucksack on, messing about with a mobile phone. What's going on there? Yeah. Hey guys, is this still recording? My screen's gone dark, that's all. There's none there if this is still recording. Oh, cheers, nice one guys. It's just my screen's gone dark again, that's all, so I wasn't quite sure.
From the Pennines to the sea, Yorkshire will be fascist free. From the Pennines to the sea, Yorkshire will be fascist free. From the Pennines to the sea, Yorkshire will be fascist free. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. From the Pennines to the sea, Yorkshire will be fascist free. From the Pennines to the sea, Yorkshire will be fascist free. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Nazi scum! Nazi scum! Nazi scum! Nazi scum! Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. From the Pennines to the sea, Yorkshire will be fascist free. From the Pennines to the sea, Yorkshire will be fascist free. From the Pennines to the sea, Yorkshire will be fascist free.
Right, I think we'll get back up here, so I've had enough of listening to these boring shits down here. Same old shit. Fucking, do they know what Nazis are? Do they fucking... Oh, he's an interesting looking fucker. I'll stop here just for him anyway. Where's he at? There's zoom in. Oh, come on. Yeah, look at that interesting looking fucker there.
From the Pennines to the sea, Yorkshire will be fascist free. From the Pennines to the sea, Yorkshire will be fascist free. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Nazi scum. On our street. Nazi scum. On our street. Nazi scum. On our street. Nazi scum.
I mean, they've even got children involved. You know what I mean? They've got children involved. See, I can't see my screen, so I can't even see, but there's a child there. They've got a young child screaming this out. You know, poor kid, poor kid. Brainwashing parents. It's all right, son. If you want to be a girl, you can be a girl. Fucking. Absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. Get on, lad.
Nazi scum! Nazi scum! Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose streets? Whose streets?
I mean, don't they just make your fucking ears bleed them or what? I need to get under these trees and let my phone cool down a bit. Oh, it's fucking drawn up there again.
Me, you're more interesting.
Right, let's go and have a listen to Sue speaking up here instead of listening to them fucking morons down there.
Physically, sexually and mentally. Just said to this little boy, 6 years of age, would you like to go to the seaside, sonny boy? Would you like to go to the seaside? This little boy, seaside, seaside. Where's the seaside? Put me in a children's home with 24 cottages in it. All my family. We're in this children's home. Look at the hurt in my sister's eyes, Margie. Look at the hurt. Children, look at these children. Can you see these children abused? What's supposed to have been there to look after them? Margie was so badly affected by this. When she left Beecham, they turned around and put her on a train. And they said to the driver, can she ride up with you? This is a poor, defenceless child. They put her up and the driver abused her in the cab. This is the state of our children are being raped, and a record number of children are being abused this day. 1 in every 10 children are abused in this country. It's getting disgraceful, disgusting. Our politicians do nothing about it. It's been that way since they got. We need our politicians to wake up. Look exactly Boris Johnson. Every single one of them are complicit. Every single one. The police that stand here today, they're complicit.
Yep.
They stand next to their colleagues. And they see so much, but they do nothing.
Saying nothing.
They come to a man in his 60s and say to him, can we open the inquiry into Beecham? Somebody's walked in there and said the child was abused. I had 25 years of it.
Good, Tommy fan.
Walking the streets of London, roaming the streets of London, because I had nowhere to go, nowhere to sleep. I was going to soup kitchens at railway stations. I was sofa surfing on beds because I had nowhere to go. I had to sleep in parks and things like that. I had a horrendous time. In my 30s, I used to wake up with night tremors. Big woman standing over me, Audrey Wilson, touching a little 6-year-old boy, 7-year-old boy in dormitories. He used to take her in the bathroom, they used to waterboard you, they used to get carbonic soap, they used to stick it in your mouth and in your eyes. And they used to burn, and they used to get the floor scrubbing brushes and they used to scrub you. The bathrooms were the torture chambers for these children's homes. I was one of these children. Look at this poor little fucker.
Yeah, we've got Bulldog, Yorkshire Rose, our Shars, John Lawrence,
and he will speak, and he will go on speaking.
Big Dave Sunland's here somewhere, Yorkshire Patriot, Alan Merritt.
Thank you, Alan. The next speaker is known pretty well. This lady has been involved in politics for many years. She has previously settled the NEC abuses and helped them manage the Brexit campaign. And now she's working to establish a community interest party called the United Indigenous Rights Alliance. And this will be an advocate for the rights of our native population. So can you please welcome Katie Paddy?
Thank you. Democracy is destiny. I'm sure you've all heard this evidence laid previously. And what kind of dark, ominous destiny is our current demographic trajectory creating for the white indigenous populations of Great Britain? Well, if you're lucky enough to not yet had your local area heavily occupied by peoples of foreign origin, then all you need to do is ask those who have for some insight into what your near future holds. Ask your fellow native British, who have been made a vulnerable persecuted minority in their own home cities and towns, who have been made strangers in the streets that they grew up in, who have watched the home that they knew change beyond recognition, turning into Africanized and Islamified crime-ridden third world-like slums, filled with foreign faces and constant foreign hostility. They'll tell you how that area became increasingly run down, dilapidated and dangerous the more foreign invasive identity being settled in locally. How everything they knew and cherished in their community was systematically destroyed, desecrated and replaced with some abominations by foreigner and traitorous masters before their eyes. Until there was little to nothing left locally that represented or catered for the native British community. So much so, when daring to take a walk through these heavily foreign occupied areas of our homeland, you could be forgiven for thinking you'd somehow been magically transported to Karachi, Lagos or Mogadishu, just with more wealth and better infrastructure of course. They'll tell you how it's no longer safe to pop to local shops in the evening due to roaming gangs of feral African descended youth that would look for any excuse to assault, stab and rob booths. How it was no longer safe to walk the dog in the park or go out as a woman alone without being harassed by invasive Muslims, claiming it to be their Sharia zone. How their native white children got bullied, abused by the foreign population that outnumbered them in our schools. How they could no longer let their kids go out anywhere locally alone as foreign gangs of hostile men have been raping, torturing and selling into sexual slavery native white children on an industrial scale. They will tell you how the local anti-white authorities and constabulary have been complicit in these crimes, refusing to intervene or investigate, allowing these foreigners to commit whatever crimes they want against us with impunity. They found as native white British they could get no protection or justice for the crimes that were being committed against them. They'll tell you how, as a result, their native British community no longer in effect exists locally, as they've been displaced and replaced after being forced to leave in what has been called white flight. It is in fact the ethnic cleansing of our native white British communities, where they are systematically abused, terrorised, alienated from their environment, until they and everything about their existence is removed from what was their home. This is the reality of what they have the audacity to call diversity and multiculturalism. It is in fact the destruction of our way of life and the purposeful eradication of our peoples.
Exactly.
The racial, racial,
Exactly.
ethnic, national,
Well
religious
said.
groups, the great
Yep, exactly. Well said. That's exactly what it is.
We had only 20,000 peoples of foreign origin in our home. Almost all of them arrived following the end of the Second World War. We had 53 million native Brits in comparison. They made up just 0.3% of our total population. Last year, on average, over 25,000 foreigners entered our country to stay permanently every single week. Every week! That's 100,000 a month. There was over 1 million last year. And that's not even including the thousands of foreign hostile fighting age men that are pouring in our wide open borders.
Yes, exactly. All assisted by the shithole of the government. Traitorous bastards.
57 million people in the UK. Only 44 million of these are native white Brits. That's 9 million less British than we had 70 years ago. Yet we've gone from having 20,000 peoples of foreign origin to over 22 million today, and that's only what the census can account for. All analysis of consumption data would say that their populations are much higher in our lands. The native British have gone from being 99% of our population to just 74% today. A portion of the people in our homeland, 1 in 4, is not native to these lands. They are foreign occupiers that have arrived and then claimed themselves to be British, to then lay claim to everything else that is rightfully ours. Our home, our history, our heritage, our culture. These people aren't British. We now have a foreign Indian identity thief as Prime Minister.
Yes.
Who claims that diversity built Britain, despite the fact the British were already well established as the most accomplished peoples on earth prior to any sort of racial diversity ever existing in Britain. We have a Pakistani mayor of London who tells us that we should just get used to the terror crimes that are committed against us, that it's part and parcel of living in a multicultural society. They look to stand from their positions of power and authority over us in our own lands, telling us that we should just get used to the genocidal violence being committed against us. Like how they tell the victims of the mass targeted religiously and racially motivated rape of white children that they should shut their mouths for the sake of diversity. We have a Pakistani First Minister of Scotland who gives speeches about how there are too many white men still in positions of power in their own lands. These foreigners are not British. They hate everything that is truly British. And they seek to destroy, defile, and eradicate everything that is truly British about Britain. Mostly us, the native British people. Let me catch up. Our native white British populations have already been forcibly made a vulnerable persecuted minority in many of our cities and towns. In our capital city of London, we're just 43% of the population. In Manchester, Birmingham, Leeds, Luton, Leicester, native Brits have also found themselves minorities in their own home. Other cities and villages are not far behind as they seek to diversify every corner of our lands, stating there's still too many white faces and white places in Britain. On our current demographic trajectory, in less than a generation, the majority of people under the age of 25 in our lands will be of foreign origin, mostly of African and Asian lineage. Within 2 generations, the native British will become an overall minority in their own home. And this is likely to occur much sooner, with the ever-increasing hordes of foreign replacements invading, combined with the other purposeful efforts of white genocide that our state is committing against us.
Oh, Shazza, me mod's on here, lad.
You look at the state of our homeland today.
Where's me mod at? Where's she at? Oh, she's in front of us, man.
By our globalist puppet state, by all our institutions and the corporations, the hatred, the contempt, the discrimination, the economic exploitation, the persecution and violence that we're subjected to, while we're still a majority in our own lands. What do you think is going to take place when you're an overall minority? You only have to look to what's happened to the white population of South Africa to get a glimpse of what's in store for us if we don't prevent it. The white genocide model of the so-called Rainbow Nation, where the ruling political parties sing songs about killing white people, where white people are excluded from all positions of power and authority, where white families are tortured, raped and killed on a daily basis, and yet the world turns a blind eye, and their once prosperous state is now on the verge of collapse. Ask yourselves this: how has your coerced kindness, generosity, tolerance and forced hospitality been repaid by these foreigners so far? By their attacking, raping, robbing and extorting our people, abusing our hospitality, demanding our history be rewritten, our culture be replaced, that our children are taught to hate their forefathers, nation and race. Oh my God, I'm so angry. Even thinking about it.
Yes, yes.
Entitled foreigners that come into our land. Make no mistake about it, their intent towards us has been made abundantly clear. They gloat and rub in your face your forced demographic demise, celebrating our current time as the last days of the white man. They gaslight and demonize us, calling us evil racists if we dare to impose having the conditions of life imposed upon us that is bringing about the destruction of our peoples, the native white British communities. They will tell us that we don't exist, that there are no native peoples in Britain, that there's no such thing as Anglo-Saxons, when really this is just their wish. I ask you this, do you exist?
Yes!
These traitorous Marxist identity thief invaders within our midst have purposely left us borderless, defenceless and stripped of almost everything our great forefathers fought for and built, leaving nothing for future generations. No identity, no heritage, no home, nothing. We're being forced through such persecution and state-endorsed violence to make these things that are rightfully, exclusively ours and necessary for our continued existence, the property of foreign invasive peoples who show nothing but contempt and genocidal intent towards the return. These genocidal parasites will, I assure you, in future be held accountable for their crimes and face those righteous justice that is well deserved. A great awakening is taking place across our land. And we will thus see a mass awareness and collectivization of our people that we've not seen for generations. An ever-expanding organic resistance. Oh! Good thing that's not the stand, isn't it? An ever-organic resistance to the invasion of our lands, theft of our identity, and the destruction of our unique peoples. The enemy wants you to think that our situation is hopeless, but it is far from. And you realising this is what they fear the most. You shouldn't underestimate what you, the British people, are capable of. You have the blood of conquerors, empire builders, and greatness running through your veins.
Yes.
We together as a united, organised and focused community can implement a multiple operational strategy to overcome these existential challenges that we face. Together we can successfully defend the sacred identity, homeland and lineage of our people. We will refuse to be silenced, we will refuse to be intimidated, and we will persist with unwavering resolve until we reclaim everything that has been taken from us. No longer will we be able to deceive, gaslight and manipulate our peoples into meekly accepting our eradication. We will stand united against the hordes of hostile, foreign, anti-white extremists, certain and assertive in who we are and what exclusively belongs to us. We will reclaim and defend what is ours without fear or compromise. I know that the road ahead is going to be difficult and perilous, but we will face it head-on with British grit, a stiffer blood and righteous determination burning within our hearts. Together we can achieve what many believe to be impossible, and we will have these anti-white globalist criminals trembling in the face of our relentless pursuit, and we will once again claim the mastery over our destiny as a peoples. Thank you.
Yes, well said, beautiful. Aye, Steve, that's Rob Bulldog, Shazza.
This man served with the British Army and is a nationalist. He's been working alongside various groups since the beginning of the year and he has campaigned against radical quantities from the government.
Brexit Brian's here as well. Oh, there he is over there. I'll see if I can zoom in. Our lovely Brian. Where's he at? Where's he gone? Oh, there he is. There's Brexit Brian.
The sign's getting further and further this way. We're falling out of room here, guys. We need to go back that way.
Steve, Shaz has just said sorry for doing whatever she's done.
Time now,
Oh, all right. Fair dues.
Before somebody went to see the dad. That was 20 minutes ago.
Since the beginning of the year,
Flies coming from.
something seems to have happened in this country, which hasn't happened for 5 to 10 years in the past. What has started to happen is that the people of this nation have started to organise themselves in a way that they haven't since the days of the English Defence League or the days of the British National Party. What has happened is that without any external pressure, our people have started again to find within themselves the courage and the determination that in recent years gave way to apathy and ignorance. At the beginning of the year, I went to Hull, and there was a group of campaigners there who, through their own will and their own determination, got rid of a potential asylum centre for 1,100 people. Since then, the same situation has reared its head. In Lincoln, in Skegness, in Scampton, and time again, the response from the parasites in Westminster has been to deploy their casual ignorance, the ignorance of a Russian Tsar, who genuinely believe that they have a God-given right to the power that they possess, and genuinely believe that the people of this country are nothing more than peasants who exist to serve their will. The greatest enemy we face is not an enemy without. It's not a foreign power. It's not a foreign race. It's not a foreign religion. The greatest enemy this country faces is the enemy within. It's an enemy that lives in Westminster. And it's an enemy that stands right there.
They're all round here as well. Oh yeah, I control all wildlife.
Marxists, trade unionists, these are not people that follow an ideology. These are people whose motivation in life is to carry themselves through it as grifters, riding on the backs of those who work hard with everything they have. The concept of work is alien to these people, just as is the concept of loyalty, of honesty, of national camaraderie. For these people there is nothing in the world but lies, deception, greed and selfishness. Our people are plagued. They are plagued by this enemy within that has nothing to offer but an endless litany of lies and an endless litany of betrayal. The choice between Labour, Conservatives, Liberal Democrats, Greens, it's a choice between having your throat slit or having a bullet put into your head. The result is the same no matter who you pick. The only agenda in which the people of this nation have a future is the nationalist agenda. Because it is the only agenda in which the thing that matters is not an ideology, it's not some insipid plan, it's the only thing that matters is this nation's people. The people of this country are rooted to it by a millennia of heritage. It is not something that can be washed away. It's not something that can be stripped away. Our people have within themselves all of these things that they need. We have a tie to the land that the likes of these people over there do not have. Because on the one hand, we confront the international socialists, the communists, whose service is to their demented ideology. And on the other hand, on the right, you find the ranks of the capitalists of international finance, whose service is only to one thing, which is money. Both of these people live and care only for themselves. This country has been shackled and anchored to oblivion by the chains of Marxism. But the day is coming soon when the chains of Marxism are going to be shattered and they are going to be reforged into an iron noose, and that noose will be wrapped around the throat of the parasites and the traitors in a way that they have never experienced before.
So sooner the better. Bring it on.
What you see today and what you've seen over the past few months is the start of something. It is not the end, it is not a culmination. On the contrary, this is only the beginning. While the enemies of this nation gather around like flies, believing that this nation is a corpse, and they stand and shout with the arrogance of a Roman emperor that they demand that this nation and its people whose heritage as a race links them to this country, they demand, die, die, die. This nation can only give one answer: as a people, live, live, live. Do not believe that the solutions ahead lie in the hands of people who haven't stood here today. People who will endlessly give empty promises, but when the time and the hour comes for them to be men and face down their enemies, they are nowhere to be seen. There has been enough cowardice, enough weakness, enough giving of ground to the spineless and arrogant fools who have proclaimed themselves to be the salvation of this country. The salvation of this nation lies here, and it lies with the people of this nation. While one single British person lives, the heart of this country cannot be broken. Where we stand, Britannia stands, because that is the ground we stand on. This nation is not finished. This nation is on its way to being born again. And when this happens, the enemies of this country will experience something that they have not experienced in years or even decades. For the first time, and they're already starting to feel it, they will experience fear. And it will be a fear that they have not felt for so long. They will be reminded of what it is to be afraid. When they see the people of this nation gathering once again and propelling themselves towards their future, then you will see what these cowards are made of. Then they will be driven away and there will be nothing left but the dust that they have been pounded into. This nation is not finished. This nation is on its way to being born again. Britannia, you are not gone. You will awaken. Britannia, you are going to be reborn.
Well done, Alan. Our next speaker, I know this guy very well. He's been on countless demonstrations throughout the years that he has complicated of Uganda. He is currently working with the National Housing Parties in Oldham. He also fights for the well-being of our children and political correctness whenever possible. Please welcome John Lawrence.
It's Big John.
I just want to say, Alan was talking earlier on, 2,500 children a year get took into social services in England, which is the highest number in all European countries. I was supposed to be the most developed. I was supposed to be the people who look after our kids most, but we don't. Obviously we don't. And also, right here now, there's a woman here, mother here, I talked to her about 4 years ago, the day before she lost her kids. And this is why I fight so hard for our children. She lost them through a corrupt council and social services. She can tell you every detail, she can tell you who failed and everything. And that's one of the reasons that I'm fighting so hard. Why do we just give up so easily on our kids? Why do we do that? So, let's talk money. Let's talk money. GB News and BBC have mentioned 7 million for hotel money. That's 7 million a day. 49 million a week. 2.5 billion plus a year. And it's coming out of all yours money, all their money, all the police's money, everyone over there, anyone you put, that's where that money comes from. And let me just tell you something, it does not come from the above. If it is, why are they getting pay rises, MPs pay rises, Oldham councillors pay rises, while we're one of the most impoverished towns in the United Kingdom, and all these councillors are getting pay rises. Meanwhile, you pay more for your money, more for your food, more for your bills, more for your energy, and all that lot. They don't pay any of that. They don't pay any of that. We pay. Working class taxpayer pays all that money. I mean, as we have seen already, people have lost jobs, lost their homes, and all for people who come to this country who don't hold any kind of respect for British values or customs. And we can hear about it all the time, how we've done something bad in the past and all that, but I think Britain is one of the most tolerant countries in the world. One of the most tolerant countries in the world. We have took every race, ethnicity, religion and everything in the entire world. But you're still called racist, you're still called PC words. If you don't like that you're paying 2.5 billion a year, you're a racist. If you don't like it that you've lost your job in an hotel, you're a racist or a bigot. That's all they'll say to you. And as we know, if you're a Scouser from Liverpool, I feel sorry for the Scousers, I really do. I think the left wing play, and we all see the videos on social media. All the schools around Northley had warnings from the school to the parents about people trying to chat the kids up. What happened? Joanne Anderson, big fatty, Joanne Anderson, who's a bully, went out and called everybody racist. Texting your kids, called everyone racist. Also, you had people like Michelle Smith, United Union, convicted rock-throwing rioter, who were trying to grab people's phones and swearing at people and threatening them at Northley. This is what we have to put up with. All the while we're trying to protect our children. You know what I mean? Now, these are the things that we have to put up with. We need a big skin for this. Yes, Daniel. In November 2021, it came to the attention of the Oldham public on social media that the Victoria Hotel, bottom end of South Chatterton, corner of Hollingwood, Failsworth, was accepting illegal immigrants in or migrants in. The thing was, council didn't set up until 2 days later. So you don't have a choice! You put up with it! That's what you do! You can't say nothing. If you say anything, you're a fucking racist.
Yes, exactly, John.
So you put up with it. You can't say anything. You can't say anything. Our council 2 days later did a statement about it. And all the councils across the country, they say they don't tell the people, just put the hotels in or just fill them up. Kick everyone out, and that's it. You've got no choice. But you do have a choice. You're the working class, you're the taxpayers, and you're the voters as well. We can vote these scumbags out. In a couple of years, we could vote them out if people stood forward and voted. It will, Angie, it will come. It will come. It will come. It certainly will come. So let's just sum it up now. You pay for all this, the taxpayer. Everything, that, not just the hotel. I said about the hotel bills, £2.5 million a year. That's just hotel bills, transport, allowances, and all that lot. When you put all that money coming
Ridiculous.
up, it's like 5 to 10 billion a year.
On rising
Not
every
far
year.
off, over halfway foreign aid that we send across the world. So you pay for that. Also, you don't have any set. I've told you that you don't have any set. Council just build these hotels up, don't tell no one. You don't tell the public, just ignore you. And then when you say something, they call you a racist. You know what I mean? Honestly, just couldn't make it up. Also, there's been job losses, people have been thrown out of hotels, people have been thrown out of their houses. Councils now are receiving money off the government to prioritise the housing of people who just come in 6 months ago. Not for you, who've lived here 50 years, not for you, whose family goes back 150 generations or 150 years. You're last on the list. And that's what councils, Oldham Council's list went from points-based to poverty overcrowded, which just kicked off 23,000 people off the housing list. So now your kids have to stay at home. Simple as. You've got to put up with them. You've got to stay at home. If they want an house, they'll be lucky to get an house on the amount of money they want or the first deposit and things like that. You're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. All the meanwhile, building houses, building them up for people who just don't have any respect or anything for British culture. And again, I've got to stress, there's been many polls and things like that in Britain about Britain, and we are the most tolerant country in the world. Simple as in the world.
Exactly.
We put up with a lot. Yeah. So it's about time we stood up and spoke out for ourselves. I'm in the voting game and local councilling, and even if I don't get a local council seat, I will be the biggest thorn in my council's backside that they've ever seen. Nobody can say nothing to me. Nobody does say anything to me. No one does say anything to me.
No, Steve, he's not. John's excellent.
You can shout and scream at women and get them to move out of Oldham, but you'll be lucky to get me out. My feet are well dug in, you know what I mean? My roots are in Oldham, and that's where they're staying.
John's doing exactly what needs to be done.
No, they won't. They won't sort them out. Besides all that, we've got tens of thousands of homeless on our streets. That's just homeless. Veterans, that runs into thousands as well. And a lot of people know I do a lot of work with the PTSD camp and veterans myself. And again, many people here, nearly everyone here, you'll know a family member or someone close to you who's been in the armed forces. Everyone does. I do. The family have been in the armed forces, so I do know. You know what I mean? And what do? We just kick them out. Just leave them on the street, nobody bothers about them. But then we'll get somebody over here who's already been in trouble and murdered 2 people in another country. We let him in here and he murders someone over here. We just couldn't make it up out. We messed up our country. Thank you very much. John Lawrence, National.
Yes, well done, John. Whoop, whoop.
all over the country. He organised the last 2 demonstrations in Skegness, and he's carrying work on the different groups which are now in the scampers and the maintenance. He's organised other events that's coming up shortly. Please welcome Mr. Goppich.
Cheers, thank you. So as Dave just said, we've been doing demonstrations up and down Skegness and RAF Scampton where they're putting all these illegals in. There's still people living on there with their families, and they're saying 2,000 to 3,000 illegal refugees, because that's what they are. They're not refugees, they're illegal. They're coming into our English waters illegally. How do they like to pick them up? To let them in? Where's the border force gone? They shouldn't be here. It's as simple as that.
Border force appeared, man,
Now
so...
the fact is, with the human rights, if our people don't pick them up, we can refuse them and take them straight back to France and drop them off. Their human rights only start when they get out of British soil or they're picked up on a British boat. And that's a fact. That is an absolute fact. We don't have to pick them up. We can refuse them in the channel and send them straight back. But our government will let them in.
Exactly, the government again. All down to the government.
So why are our government letting them in?
Because they're traitors.
You've got groups like Circle that are taking over those houses all over the country and they're offering landlords a lot more money than what they get paid by anybody else. And any English person, Circle now are offering more money for rent, they're offering to pay the electric bills, the water bills, the Wi-Fi.
And who's the head of Circle? Prince William. Our very own prince.
Landlords more money now to keep the tenants out, the English tenants out, because they're going to pay them a lot more money to put them in houses. So these people that are doing this, they're all friends with the politicians. And that's why they're getting these contracts. Because they're all friends. The politicians are making a lot of money out of it. And that is a fact. And it's all their friends that are doing it. They're selling us down the river. Did any of your grandfathers go to war?
Just seen that, Eve. 70 came in today.
To stop this, they're coming over in planes, we're shooting them down. They're coming over in boats and we're letting them in. What's going on with the country? We've got pensioners. We've got pensioners, young single mothers that can't afford to pay the bills. They can't afford to buy food.
Before I get nicked for littering.
Food banks now, massive all over the country. We never used to have them when I was a kid. There were no food banks about. They're all everywhere now. So people have got a choice. Go to a food bank, go pay your gas or your electric.
Exactly, yep.
So we're sending billions and millions away in foreign aid to pay for countries that need
Follow the money.
aid.
You see where it leads.
They should be paying for us. We should be sending no money abroad. We should be sending nothing abroad. Yeah. We took corruption moves of the Zone government for committing treason against us. We're letting them in. We're under attack. Two rubber diggers coming over water. And we're letting it happen. And everybody sat back at home on the keyboard writing about it. Should be here today.
Yes, exactly.
I'm very disappointed about losing it. And I've been very much that stuff, but there should be thousands in today. There should be.
Exactly, they know what's going on.
I thought it was going to be
So we've got groups now, we've got West Yorkshire policemen round there, so I've been with me a few times when I've been here, police here now. As soon as I got to Leeds today, I was stuck. But anyway, we've got West Yorkshire police all over. We've got a group in Leeds, and I absolutely adore this group, with a good friend of mine, Predator Exposure.
Yes, yes.
The close friends of mine, I've got some very close friends at Predator Exposure.
Thank you, Eve.
So they're all like paedophile hunters basically. When they first started doing that, they were Phil Oban, Jordan McDonald, Lara from Kelly Meadows, Chrissy Roberts. She was dying of cancer, what they say. They started doing the paedophile hunting group at Leeds. West Yorkshire Police should hang their heads in shame, by the way.
Yeah.
But they started looking paedophiles up left, right and centre. They were catching them left, right and centre, all over the internet. Leeds should be doing that. But this is where I feel sorry for West Yorkshire Police. They're underfunded. You know why they're underfunded? We should be paying fucking this riffraff coming over the sea. And we should be paying the money that we're paying out should be put into this purse for public services here, not for public services everywhere else. And everything that makes and free aid.
And they don't realise they're the ones that are going to lose the job first through all of this when this all kicks off. Once the UN soldiers are on our streets, these are gone. They haven't got a clue.
All aiding and abetting everything that's going on, all these builders, all these fuckers that bring towers up, all of them. Telecoms, the fucking lot. They'll all be gone.
I mean, we know how hurtful this is to us.
Yeah.
Why these can't see it, it's beyond me.
It is me,
Shocking.
Have you noticed that some of them have got dead eyes?
Tough the job, tough that fucking injection.
He should be happy. And we've got drag queens going into schools to his kids.
Yeah, it
should be happening.
Fucking outrageous. Me, I've got grandchildren that's 11.
Any parents should be getting their kids out of them schools to indoctrinate them, brainwashing them children.
Them people you're knocking about with whopping your head, mother. I said, well, you'll find out.
The hard way. That's the frightening thing about it, though. They're going to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
We all are. We all crazy.
My mother was all crazy now. We're crazy, we know. They're crazy because they don't fucking know.
Yes, we have.
Sorry people before much longer, and then they'll think, but it'll be too late.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
When their houses is gone, when they've no money, when they've thrown a credit, whatever they give them.
That's what I say.
Credit fucking system.
There's no one out there who can tell me that nothing's affecting their life at the minute. Something's affecting everybody's life up and down this country. No matter what it is, their lives are being affected. Why, they'll not be for much longer.
Food, of course. Everybody's going to be affected by bills and food, isn't it?
It's like you spoke about food banks.
Yeah.
We've got more food banks in this country than anything else.
And that's disgusting in the 21st century.
Why we're going to food banks?
Sixth richest nation in the world.
Yeah, we know why it's the richest because of our secret trusts that they're taking our money from. Our Just Give Aid trust.
Exactly.
We're worth millions and millions and it's being stolen from us.
To me, everybody should stop paying the rates,
taxes, everything.
Well, you can't because they're taking the face off. But you
There
have to become self-employed.
There is ways round your gas and electric. Become your own supplier. You buy your own meters.
Oh yeah.
You your own supplier. Get rid of your supplier. I'm sick of telling people.
And stop paying the water
they're too
bill.
scared.
Stop paying the water bill. We've got a right to water. They can't stop it.
Nah, we have,
They're
exactly.
putting shit in the seas. They don't deserve
But
any
people
fucking
drinking this tap water, they're being poisoned. Exactly.
All the other filth that's in it.
Aye, someone said there, McDonald's fast food restaurants.
Yeah.
The poison that they're putting in there.
Yeah, and look at all the kids, because that's why they're all don't care, because they're addicted to it, and they're all dead.
Dumped
brain
as
dead,
fuck, aye.
dumbed down.
Yep. The food you eat, the water you drink, and the air we breathe in.
Exactly, chemtrails, they're poisoning us all. Poisoning us all.
I know you travel far and wide, but I've got a lot of respect for people who come across the country.
Where are you from then?
County Durham.
County Durham. Well, I know where you're like Geordie Land. I call it Geordie Land. I love Durham last year. It's beautiful.
I'm saying that's the thing. I mean, I always come to these protests everywhere. I've travelled, but we don't have any. The only ones we do is over like COVID, 15-minute lockdowns. There, the digital ID. That's the type of protest we do our way, but. This is happening up our way as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Amanda have been up the hotels and exposed them.
How many can we do? Do you know what I mean?
We're getting hit from all angles, aren't we?
Exactly. And well, they've accelerated it deliberately.
Oh, they put the foot on the gas, right?
Oh,
aye.
Oh, yeah, they have.
But when we've got these supposed public servants, which we know that they're a corporation, they don't work for us anymore. They're no longer public servants. These work for a corporation, for the government.
Yeah. And the government's a corporation as well, aren't
Exactly, so is this country.
The country is now a corporation. And I just thought, that's why we've got all these people that can't see it. They don't listen to somebody and think, Yeah, let me think about it. Research, it's
Oh,
all there.
I was going to say,
It's
all they've got to
there.
do is look for
That's
this.
what I
They can
said.
find this out
I
themselves.
know about that. Research, love.
But
Research.
the thing about it is, when we tell them what's going on, they're like, "Why, where have you getting your information from?" We research it. We've got people who research all this, and then I haven't got time to do it. So there's your research that we've got for you. They look at it and go, "Wow, that's just a load of shit." They're like, fucking, they haven't got time. But when we give them it, it's a load of shit.
Yeah, that's it. You're fighting a
Mental.
losing. Yeah, we're fighting a losing battle because until something happens, it really kicks. It's like these babes that just been stabbed in France and stuff, and that was this bloody bloke running about. They showed you some in Italy with fucking hatchets fighting in streets. It's illegal. They're heathens, they're animals.
We like to say, the ones that are coming over, half of them are here to destroy our culture, and the rest of them are UN soldiers who are going to be on our streets with live ammunition to take any of us out.
People don't believe that.
No, I know. We've seen them, I mean, they were even
United
there.
Nations are evil.
They were
They're
there
running the show,
at that
aren't they?
so-called coronation. They were there when he got, apparently, he wasn't fucking king, but they were there marching. They're here.
Demonstrating in London regarding his
Nobody believes that, though, does they? I heard it and I thought, well, yeah, it could be quite true. And they're saying that there's been packages there in UN bands, boxes, and holdalls and stuff.
All the information's out there. The information's out there, and it's as simple as that. We're not making this stuff up. We're not making this
But you have got
up.
time, haven't you? Turn the fucking telly off.
That's the thing.
And do
TV.
some research.
Yep.
You're
Television.
brainwashed to go to work, come home, get a fucking takeaway, a toxic food, sit down and watch toxic TV, go to bed, get up, same thing next day.
I mean, they're sitting watching Coronation and Emmerdale and all these soaps. Do you know what a soap is? You get washed with soap, don't you? It's fucking, these soaps are made called soaps for a reason. They're washing your fucking brain, man.
I mean, I have watched them. I've stopped watching them, but I have watched them.
They are
And I just think,
absolutely
what a load of
terrible.
bollocks.
They are
What kind of
horrible.
story?
Evil.
More rapes and murders and fucking sex with the rest of the villages.
But they promote
Cesspots.
everything that's wrong.
Cesspots of, yeah, and it's all acceptable in a little tiny village up in Dales. You know, 20 people live there and they're all been with one another and done this and, oh my God.
As we've got millions of you guys that have complained. This video has traumatised the world. It's not just here. I've not been able to watch it in full because I PTSD of my own situations, which it's like, how can you have PTSD?
Yeah, I mean, I know we like a peaceful people and we're very kind and we're polite and that's how we've all been brought up. But people are now just sitting back. There's no white charger, there's no knife coming, there's nobody coming to help. I mean, I did hope Nigel Farage would get back into it because he does have a bit of clout and he does talk a lot of sense. But we don't know who's left and who's fucking right
Exactly
now.
who we've got to lead us.
There's nobody. We've got to lead ourselves and that's it. And it's got to be numbers. We're not getting any
For me,
numbers.
I'll stick with Daddy Dragon, the English Constitution Party.
I like Daddy Dragon.
He's fantastic, that bloke.
Yeah. I just think I got banned for sharing a post from Britain First on fucking Facebook. They banned me for 29 days.
Well, that's it, we can't put nothing out there.
All they can is go on WhatsApp and Telegram and that, but they'll know.
Telegrams.
They'll know us all anyway.
Of course it
They know
is.
us, they know who we are, don't they? Let's face it.
Definitely.
They all know who we are.
We're doing this
And then
for...
we're not doing, we're not, they know we're not winning at the minute. If we were winning, they'll be taking us out.
Outside the earliest scouting here for 3 years. We're not going to let them in. We're going to chain ourselves to the fence. We're not getting in.
Yes.
No, it can't. Lock me up, I don't care. There you go. There you go. We're all in the same boat, aren't we? You know what I mean? Let's be honest.
I just keep thinking me.
Also,
Listen
you
to
know,
this.
greatest respect But everybody goes to tell yeah.
And then it will go against us, you know what I mean? That's the thing about it. That's when, if we start doing stuff like that, that's when they're going to implement martial law. That's when they're going to have the upper hand that way. We've got to do it the way we've been doing it, and we always have done it peacefully.
Yeah, but you just think we need more action, you know what I mean? Being peaceful, talking, trying to get people together, it's just not, it's not coming on, is it? It's not, you know what I mean? It's not growing.
What I am? I'm planning.
That gizmo. What do you make? Do you have a site? You go on to YouTube, with
Live on YouTube.
Right. I watch a lot of YouTube, me. I go on every night to catch things up. Kev Waring. Oh, there's loads of you on into YouTube. Loads.
Yeah, until we get our videos removed and banned and stuff like that. The last one I shared was David Martin in the EU Parliament speaking about COVID and about Pfizer and how far it goes back about the SARS and all these man-made. This was in Parliament. I shared that and it got us a 7-day fucking ban and the video removed. They don't want this medical misinformation.
No. Oh, it's all disinformation, isn't it? We're full of disinformation, aren't we?
No wonder I've been talking about what's in there.
And that bloody woman that's writing to it for BBC, the worst fucking thing in the country is BBC, and they're going to look at what's disinformation now when they give it out all the time. Same bed, aren't they?
Yeah. No control by the same people out there.
Mainstream
Stuff goes out, what goes out,
all owned by the same. And it's like I say, follow the money, and it will lead you right to the top. And there's only one family up there who's controlling all of this fucking thing that's around the world. They're taking over everything.
Yeah, they are.
One family.
You know, they're all interlinked with each other, aren't they? All these companies, they go looking back and you find out they've got all of it. Yeah.
That's who it needs to be, the head of the snake to come down.
Yes, that's got to come down.
But we know who they are. You know, we know who they are.
Yeah, but it's getting.
All the walking this planet still is really how they can get away with it.
Getting to them.
Because it's so easy. I mean, Mel Gibson, he's bringing the beauty out, isn't he? Mel Gibson, fucking hell. He's got Navy SEALs as security guards for what he's bringing out in his documentary.
Really?
Oh, yes.
He knows how corrupt
Keep an eye on Mel Gibson.
Well, a lot of the film stars now, they're all corrupt.
They won't speak out. I don't think they're all corrupt. They won't speak out. They're worried about lives and careers. Fuck your life and careers. You fucking live again. You'll not come back.
Be a life and career, won't they?
Fucking hell. Kev, we're going camping on the fence here.
Aye, Emily was saying on the way down.
In Halifax somewhere. You fancy it?
That's what I say. I'll give her a ring when I get back home and that. And
Alright,
sort something out. It was fucking that weekend I had away, man.
Oh,
wow, it was fucking spectacular. Really was. I mean, the Monday, because I went to bed early on Monday night because I had loads to do on the Monday. Was it the Monday or the Tuesday? Oh, I can't even remember what day it was.
It don't matter, does it?
But I tell you what, I went to bed early because I'd hardly had any sleep for them past few nights. And now catching the sun, fucking setting the moon, and getting at it, get it.
You get it, don't you? It fucking lifts you right up and you're in a different...
I mean, the trips that I'd had and the places that we'd stopped trying to get a fucking Ben Nevis.
The dogs.
The fucking worst fucking... That's where the military train the way I went up.
Fucking hell, Kev.
Got one.
So,
John's. Oh, yeah. But like I say, I went to bed early on a night to see stuff the next day. 12:15 at night, his tooth was just like, what the fuck, where did that come from?
It just comes from nowhere, doesn't it?
And I'm like in Inverness, I'm like, what the fuck should I do? 12:15 at night, I was thinking, what should...
It puts your jaw to the floor, doesn't it, Kev?
And I could have pulled my head off. It was that fucking bad.
I went to London to protest for Gaza about 2 weeks ago. I went the night before in an hotel. I went and got a fucking ice cream from Westminster Bridge. Walked across from Downing Street, just on the Sunday night before the Monday protest. Sucked on his ice cream.
bang. It's like
Just
Thor's
fucking-
hammer,
was
isn't
like
it?
the fucking
Thor's
metal.
hammer fucking hitting you.
Fucking hell, like, and then it went, then it came, it just went. Ding.
See, mine wouldn't give when that got me up that 12:15 that night.
It's horrible.
Nothing
isn't
I
it?
could
No,
do, and it was like I put in the phone over like 6 hours and something to get home. 6 hours journey. So it was like, right, I'll drive, and then
You know,
hopefully
painkillers
the
are
tired
like that.
nothing. I was like, if the tiredness kicks in, then that'll take my mind off this.
Yeah.
Sure
Yeah.
enough, it did so far. Jumped in the back, got some kip for fucking 20 minutes or something. Back in the driver's seat again, and it was just like that. 4 times I'd done that. 4 times. And then at the end,
You
I
give in, didn't you, mate?
I was just like, hey, just drive home.
Nevis climbing last week. Yeah.
Fucking
He got 3
awesome.
4 nights and he got toothache. I went back again. 4 hours, come back, get his toothache sorted out.
So
Bit of Bonjela and some fucking colonial silver.
I had to drive all the way home. It took us over 8 hours to get home. And then straight into the dentist, got it fucking just get the fucker out. What an effort he had trying to get this out. And then that was it. That was on Thursday. I got that out on Thursday. And then it's like, right, I've got this to do today. Aye. So it's still fucking, you know, it's still throbbing a bit, but we're here.
Your van's alright, isn't it? Yeah? It's bottom there.
Aye, it needs my little touch in it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
you got your own
the
little
lad,
thing,
the lad
yeah.
who I got it off, it was him in there last, and it was like flowers and beans and
You know,
I
get
mean, it
them
was
off
like,
quick,
yeah, what a theme!
a bit of a
It was
drama,
like, what a
innit?
theme though, like the bees and stuff. I was
Yeah,
like,
but
I
it's
couldn't
like
have made
more
it
like a
up.
girl's bringing it.
But
you
it
know,
was like, I'm looking at the ceiling going, oh yeah.
Fantastic.
We was all camped on. We didn't go camping. Emily and Karen came down to mine. He came down, but he stayed in the van. And it was Louise's birthday, and Dee and everyone was camping. So we went and had took a lot of presents. You know what I mean? It's like you did a big box of presents. Then we came back 2 o'clock this morning. We got back. So I've had about 4 hours sleep, and I was up this morning fucking on it all. You know.
Oh, class.
Right, are we going to make a move then?
Right, I'm going to finish this live stream anyway.
At the end of the day, it wasn't that bad.
Right guys, that's the live stream over, I reckon. Everyone's been done, everyone's dispersing now, so thanks mods, thanks everyone who's been watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Take care guys. Catch you on the next one. Later. Right, how do I stop that?
You'll meet them where we go. You'll meet them where we go.